Oh, hello. This one is titled Disassembly. You might be wondering, why disassemble the car? Well, a little bit of tragedy struck. The only thing I had to do was bleed the clutch and torque the wheels, and I would be good to go for a drive. Unfortunately, when I was bleeding the clutch, it was going pretty good. Started getting clutch fluid after a few pumps, started seeing air. The pedal was starting to get a stiffer feel as I bled, and then all of a sudden, there was a little pop, and if I opened the bleed screw, all the liquid started draining backwards. And then I looked under the car, and there was a puddle of brake fluid underneath my transmission. So something inside the transmission, I guess, broke or was not fully tightened. And basically, I have to pull the engine and the transmission to figure out what went wrong. One thing that I missed on one of the build blogs was checking that the clutch line uh, nut was tightened fully. I missed it. I didn't check it before I mated the transmission to the engine, and that is currently what is the theory. I talked to my dealer. He says he almost has never told anyone that they have to check that, and he's never had a problem. So I will just have to pull the engine and transmission to see what actually went wrong, unfortunately. So that means pretty much disassembling everything in the engine bay. So starting today, I loosened the handbrake so that I can remove the tunnel top. And I needed to remove the tunnel top so I can undo the reverse light um, uh, wires so that I can pull the transmission. Then I drained the oil from the sump, and I also drained some of the oil from the oil pipes. Um, I undid the throttle cable from the throttle lever on the plenum, and I removed the plenum, and I removed the airbox from the plenum. I also undid the battery and the electrical cables for the battery, and then I removed the temp sender cables, which go from the engine to the submarine assembly to tell the coolant temperature. Um, that took 3.5 hours today. I will have to do more tomorrow.